All right, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm going to try and get these front fenders to fit. I know you've probably seen them in the background on the last video, but I did pick up a set of front fenders. They're just OEM steel fenders. They're not in the best shape. They've got a couple little dings and dents here, but they're straight for the most part. They're not torn or like really caved in. So as far as 240 OEM fenders go, they're in really good shape. And I want to fit these up because they're a lot more durable than like Origins or any of those fiberglass fenders that are real delicate. So I want to make sure these fit before I decide if I'm going to go with those or not. I may just keep these. I may go with something a little wider. I don't know. But for the time being, this is the best way to make everything work because there are a couple little weird things with the fender fitment right now. Okay, so the fenders are off. These are the mounts I'm talking about. So this one up here, you get from inside the door, so you have to open the door and then run through it from there. And then there's this one down here that's bent back in there. That one's gonna be a pain. And then let me see if I can get a light down here and show you. There's two down here. This is where it's a little rough. And there's one bolt broken off, and then the other one, I don't know, kind of looks like it's filled in or something weird there. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some work down there to get those to fit because I want the fenders to fit up perfectly before I even decide to go with fiberglass. All of the bolt holes up here or mounting points are solid. Don't have to worry about any of those on this side. The mount up here is good. That one's not stripped out or anything like that. This one down here, I know it's kind of hard to see. Let me grab this light. Is got a bolt broken off in it and it won't come out. It's pretty rusted in there. So I drilled it out a little bit, but I don't want to mess it up too much. All right, so I just decided to finish the car tonight. Even though I'm tired, I kind of just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to leave everything laying out. So I kind of cleaned up a little bit. I still have to clean up my garage before I start on the next thing, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And that's one of the reasons I really wanted to finish it tonight. So I got both doors on and both fenders. Luckily, the driver's side was a ton easier. Everything fit up really well. The door didn't have any problems hitting the fender, so I don't have to mess with that. But both sides, the bottom two bolts where like the frame rails are, they're beat up. I mean, that's kind of a 240 thing, I guess. The car was probably really low at some point and they bottomed it out a lot. So I'm gonna have to build some brackets down there so that the fenders fit right. Right now they kind of poke out a little bit, and on the passenger side I can't even bolt them up. So I'm just gonna have to do that tomorrow. But yeah, so I got the doors on, I got the door panels in. I'm gonna have to pull all that stuff back off eventually just to do some wiring stuff. But I just kind of wanted to see it all together, so it seemed like I did make some progress. So yeah, so this is the driver's side, or the passenger side, sorry. Fenders on, doors on. Let me grab this light real quick, and I will show you the inside. So yeah, I got the mirror on, kind of kept it folded in. So I got the door panels in, got all that stuff. Nothing's really like bolted in fully all yet, because like I said, I do have to pull it all out still. So the driver's side, got that one in too. That door fits really well. So yeah, the problem is down here. As you can see, the fender doesn't really fit right here. That's because of those two bolts that are down there. So I'm gonna have to build some brackets. My plan, which I don't know how well it's gonna work, is to build a bracket off of this piece that comes down further because these are pushed up. So it's kind of the same thing on the driver's side. I think they're just a little bit pushed up. They were kind of folded in. I tried to bend them out, but when they got pushed up, that also pushes them back. And the only other way to really fix that is to cut it all out and build pretty much a new bottom of the car completely in those areas. And I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna build brackets just to hold the fenders so they're not flapping around. But other than that, the front end is really almost all together except for the core support. Appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you like, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.